Well, I'm just sitting here filming a video. Sorry, my toes are in the way. For building Lego segment. And I was looking at the clock. It's 2 o'clock my time. And I was like, I haven't ran very much this week. And I started thinking, I was like, I haven't ran very much lately. As I was losing weight and I was finding things to do, I fell in love with running. And then I really fell in love with running. I got to about 55, 60 miles a week there for quite a while, for about a year and a half. And then I backed off to about 40. And then working full time and blah, 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 life. I started just the last couple months, my miles have started dropping. And then I was sitting here today, I was like, sometimes, I love running, but lately I've just been tired and I wanted to do other stuff and pack on the weight a little bit. So I started thinking, I'm like, sometimes it's a good idea to step back from stuff, reevaluate your priorities in life and what you want. It doesn't mean that you don't love doing it. It doesn't mean that you're going to give up. Now there's such a thing as taking too much time, because then it gets harder and harder to get back into it. And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm really afraid of that. As an ex-fat guy, I'm still fat at heart. I'm afraid. I'm really afraid that if I miss a day or I miss a couple days, or then I'm done and I won't be able to go back to it. But as I'm getting older, and as I've gone through this journey, I've realized that that's not true. That as long as you make an effort and you try, taking a step back is actually beneficial sometimes. I can re-fall in love with it. I can get some new running shoes, look into that. That's always fun. That's always fun. I hate shopping and I hate shopping for shoes, but all you runners out there, you'll know, shopping for running shoes can be a daunting task. So many of them out there, and they just produce them. Freaking Hondas and cars just all the time. Well, I decided to take a step back and not beat myself up, because I used to beat myself up whenever I'd miss like a day, and I'd be like, oh no, I can't. Oh no, I'm gonna get huge again. Shit, Shamu's gonna be. Oh, watch the language. Shamu. Oh, here he comes. I don't know if you guys have seen how big I was. I did a short about that a couple days ago or yesterday. Didn't do well. It seemed like it was trying to. Maybe I was a little preachy in it. As in, look at me. Look what I did. No. YouTube algorithm hates me. That, and I make really crappy content. Funny to me, but it's what it's all about. I know. I'm like, no, it's for the audience, right? Isn't that what you're trying to do? It is. Just like I'm looking at this right now, there's 0 people looking or watching me. So I'm pretty much talking to myself. And my neighbor's probably like, got my window open. That dude's like, is that guy talking to himself? What the hell? I know he's home alone. Which is kind of creepy that he knows I'm home alone. Going on a little bit of a rant. This is probably why I have 0 views. Back to the topic. So taking a step back from running isn't necessarily a bad thing. I will get back to it. I love it. But as a runner, if you miss a couple days, you're like, oh, man. Trying to get out that door is tough. And that's half the battle. For any of you people who don't run, that getting out the door is half the battle. once you get out there and you start moving, oh, you fall in love. You're like, man, why wasn't I doing this the whole time? What was I dragging my feet about? Because you get tired. And you're like, man, and at the end of the run, you're like, dang, this sucked. And when I do it, I go all the way. So running a mile or two, I'm like, psh, to me, that's not running anymore. If I'm not doing anything over 5 to 10, I don't consider it running, which is not true. Anything from 25 feet to, I know I look crazy, to whatever miles is running. Don't let anyone ever tell you, oh, you're not a runner. Because I hear it all the time. Or when I first started running, big guy running down on the trail, stumbling along, and I'm like, you're not a runner. A lady actually stopped and talked to me. She's like, because I had a shirt on that says running. She's like, you're not a runner. If you walk, run. That's not running. And I was like, kind of threw me off a little bit. So what is it then? Stumbling? I mean, let's be honest. It probably look more like stumbling. Jogging. Screw all that. You're a runner. If you get out there, walk, run. Do whatever you have to do to get moving. Whatever gets you out the door, whatever makes you happy in life. If sitting on the couch eating Doritos, I haven't had a Dorito in 5 years. Man. Whatever. If it makes you happy, do it. Don't let anyone tell you what to do, what the expectations of your life should be. It's your life. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. If being 900 pounds, whatever makes you happy, fine. Oh, speaking of that, I just watched that movie, that Brendan Fraser movie. Whales, I think, was a good movie. As a big person, I was like, it hit close to home. It hit close to home, and it's a really good movie. If you have not seen that, I'll find the name of it and put it in the description. Not like anyone's ever gonna watch this, so I'll still do it. Who knows? Maybe one day with one of my goofy videos or my babe's amazingly beautiful artwork or cooking videos, to like 25 years. It'll be in the description. You can check that out. If you have not ever gone through something life-changing, kudos to you. But if you have, you understand that it's hard. It's hard to deal with it. Talking about the movie. And I don't want to ruin the movie. It's just a really good, sad movie. The acting, that little girl who plays in it. What? Wow, where'd they find her? Oh, man. Still no viewers. Whatever. Talk to myself. Well, I mean, what else can I talk about? Politics? That's always fun. And I like doing those videos. Those videos are fun to make because they don't get very many views, but I love talking politics. And I am not smart by any means. I'm not dumb. I'm just not smart and I don't understand half the stuff. But it's still fun to talk about. If you don't have an opinion, why keep your mouth shut? Just get a rise out of somebody. I'm just joking. Just kidding. Go at your own comfort level. I like to make videos about politics because it is important. Let's just face it. This country, this world is a clown world. Yeah, I know I look like one too. And yes, I do look like the love child of Gordon Ramsay and Brock Lesnar and Chris Farley. I do. Been told that many times. Mainly the Gordon Ramsay one. It's more like that dude looks like me, even though I'm younger. He looks like me. And I can cook better than him, too. Grilled cheese. Whew. Spam and eggs. Oh, man. I make a good oatmeal. Put a little bit of raisins in there. Some ketchup. Just kidding. No, I cannot cook. I think the best thing I can cook would be... I'm really good at bowls. Acai bowls. It's probably my bread and butter. I eat a lot of those. I eat a lot of smoothies. But I guess you can't call that cooking. More prepping and things like that. Yep, still talking to myself. Going on 11 minutes. If any of you ever, if somebody ever watches this and you actually make it this far, you're awesome. You're my #1 fan. I'm your #1 fan, because there's no way anybody would sit through this rambling conversation with this goofball. This guy, and you're like, what the hell? How does this guy tie his shoes in the morning? I have strap-ons, thank you. And you're like, it's not even strap-ons, it's Velcro. Oh. And I speak back to shoes, to you runners. Has anyone ever tried the pull strings that came with my with a pair of my my Nikes, which I hate Nikes. It's a whole other topic. But I'm just curious if anyone's ever used them and if they work. And you do watch this, can you please comment below and tell me your thoughts? Well, I'm going to sign off. Hey, if you made it this far, thank you. You're probably subscribed or you're Carrie. For her, not you guys. Whatever. But like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.